Leopard frogs in September are in high abundance. Whether swimming or leaping through grass, these amphibians are everywhere.
So many leopard frogs in this area. It's September, so they're everywhere, and the grass is literally covered with them. Jumping all over the place. They kind of spook you as you walk through the grass. Leopard frogs.
Though much of their time is spent hiding and hunting in grass, beneath the water, these amphibians are quite at home and can be found blending into vegetation along submerged banks. The leopard frog's rounded spots are ideal camouflage, both beneath the water and on land. Adapted to both land and water, beneath the water, they are graceful and fast swimmers. The large leopard frog remains very still in open water until disturbed, and then shows its great speed. Its powerful hind legs propel itself, driving it through the water with webbed feet. Amazing speed and power allow it to disappear in a flash. Here I attempt to scoop one up in order to show you its size comparison to my hand. The frog has no patience for me. His speed is his best defense. These frogs avoid predators such as snakes, cranes, and herons in this way, as well as hunt for their own prey. This dragonfly, a source of food for the leopard frog, has gotten itself stranded in the cool water. Rather than let it drown, my human instinct of compassion kicks in. Of course, I've got to save it. Though he has a couple damaged wings, dragonflies can still fly and catch prey in this condition. And warmed up, he will be just fine. Now safe in the heat of the sun and warm soil, he shakes and vibrates his wings in a manner called wing worrying, which is how he warms up his flight muscles. This large dragonfly will live to hunt and explore all over again. Time for me to get a bit wet myself.
Moose tracks.
Leopard frogs love a good muddy waterhole, and this particular spot produced an abundance of the medium-sized beauties. In the driftwood twigs of the open riverbed, large leopard frogs display their climbing ability.
That is a huge leopard frog.
This large specimen, most likely a female, displays brilliant coloration. Notice the dark spots with light edges. The male leopard frogs can range between 2 and 4 inches, while the females can be a bit bigger.
So many leopard frogs in this area. This is the delta of the Missouri River where it meets Canyon Ferry Lake. So many leopard frogs. This is September. Leopard frogs everywhere, especially in the meadows. This is such a big one. This is as big as a leopard frog gets, about 4 inches, 5 inches maximum.
Do I dare say, these frogs are adorable. And they are fast. Trying to capture footage of this speeding frog is near impossible. Look at those huge feet. What a big boy.
Massive leopard frog. That was a wolf spider or rock spider. A wolf spider on the rocks, when they're black, you call it a rock spider. But it's a wolf spider. But look at this huge log. Now this is a cottonwood log washed down the river. This is a dry riverbed and the river is over here. That is massive, and believe it or not, it was chewed apart and felled by beavers. As you can see on the end here, this is all beaver chew. So this old log was chewed down by beavers when it was a tree, but the size of this massive cottonwood is amazing. Now cottonwood is a poplar, like aspen, quaking aspen. They're poplars. Look at the size of this log. Big, huge buckskin. Awesome. Look at these little tracks. They look kind of like a little human handprint. And the reason they do is because they're kind of thummy. They're meant for climbing. Now give me your guesses. Somebody guess. What kind of tracks are these? All right, I'll give you some hints. They love garbage. They're huge about garbage. It's summertime, so they're mostly nocturnal. They mostly come out at night. But give me your guesses. Whose tracks are these, okay? Ask somebody. Ask your biology teacher, your science teacher. Ask your mom and dad. Ooh, ask your grandma and grandpa. Don't Google it. I see you Googling. Don't Google it. Have an actual conversation about nature. Let's have that conversation. Now get a hold of somebody. Ask your grandma and grandpa, your mom and dad, big sister, big brother. Somebody get a hold of somebody and tell me, whose tracks are these?